what's happening? Welcome to My Point of View Movie Reviews. Today the review for Bad Boys for Life. Before I go pick up my homeboy and head to the theater, I have a little disclosure about this movie. I had a chance to go to a screening a couple of days ago to see this movie for free in a room full of pale-faced, stiff critics, and I turned that joint down. That's not how you see a movie like this. You go opening night with real moviegoers who are fans of the franchise, and that's what I'm doing tonight, because this movie is a part of my black heritage and pop culture. Let me explain. Growing up, only black cops I've ever seen on TV was that show SWAT. Even before that, Mission Impossible when I was a real little kid. Then you had Miami Vice, you had White Cop Black. It was always a black guy sprinkled in with a team of white folks. That's where it was, Lethal Weapon. Eddie Murphy was the first one that was a comedian that turned the genre upside down on his head in Beverly Hills Cop. And during that era, Martin was one of the hottest comedians in the world, and Will Smith, aka the Fresh Prince, was one of the hottest rappers at the time. They came together for Bad Boys. And before that happened, the script was written for two white boys. Beverly Hills Cop was written for a white dude, an Italian at one time. They turned it down. Thank God Eddie Murphy took it to the next level. The white boys turned down Bad Boys, gave the script to Martin Lawrence. His wife told him, reach out, not his wife, excuse me, his sister said, reach out to Will Smith, that dude's funny. And that's how Bad Boys got made. It was Michael Bay's first film. So, during that era, I love hip hop, I love comedians, I love people that represent me and look like me. To see two guys of my genre and my age be on the screen together, shooting up people, wearing the clothes you want to wear, undercover cops in Miami, driving nice cars, one a family man with a wife and kids, appealed to me. It made sense. They talked the way I talk, they looked the way I look, and they dressed the way I dress. Finally, a cop movie that I can relate to. Because growing up in Compton, when you're real little, yeah, you want to be a cop until you got your ass beat by cops or got harassed by cops. You no longer wanted to be a cop when you grew up. Well, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence made it cool to be cops. And that's why I love the Bad Boys series so much. For you guys who don't like it, hey, that's fine. Like what you like. Read comic books, whatever you do, I don't give a good goddamn. I don't want to be in the room with a bunch of critics talking about, well, the action wasn't that good, and fuck you. Half you critics can't walk a neighborhood block without getting tired and huffing and puffing. So shut up, sit back, come to the cinema with me and my homie, and watch two fans watch Bad Boys for Life. I'm out. What's up, YouTube fans?
What's going on?
We are here, about to go see Bad Boys for Life. See, we true bad boys. We hang out together. We do everything together. We eat, act the food, chase women. Look,
yeah.
You see me rolling right now. We ride together. We die together. Bad boys. Oh shit, motherfucker.
Oh no! Man, you about to run me into a wall.
My bad.
We're about to get some
concession stands. Oh, Valentine's Day is coming up. Bringing some balloons in the background.
Don't remind me. I'm all single and available, I should say. Oh yeah.
But definitely gotta have large popcorn full of butter.
Sounds good.
Gotta have some soda, candy, hot dog, whatever, man. Whatever sounds good.
It's hella dark.
A little dark right now.
Yep, I'm sure.
Oh, there's the brakes on. Oh, shit.
Yeah, impromptu live review going on.
Yeah.
I can't.
Live on location, baby.
Apparently, I'm too dark for the camera in the dark too. So, there we go. Oh yeah.
We went there when we had.
So what you think of this movie, man?
Man, that was so damn good. It was far better than I thought it was going to be, man.
Same here, dude. Like, honestly,
It might be my favorite.
that's what I was just gonna say, actually.
You talking about, now, I believe in date movies, but every homie who has a best friend to see this movie together.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Man, that Mini Hope dude was funny.
Yeah.
Like he literally like threw himself into a pillar and it broke. I was like, man, you need to take Mark Ruffalo's spot.
That was
It was great.
totally awesome.
I wasn't expecting much because it's been a long time.
17 years, man.
Yeah,
And it came correct.
it
The
came out
directors,
hard.
the action was good. I mean, it was a different take on Bad Boys, totally,
Yeah.
from Michael Bay's point of view. But man,
And dude, I'm digging the new visual style, dude. Like, it was awesome.
most definitely,
It took Bad Boys International. Literally.
it was,
That was. This is my favorite one of the trilogy.
man, it had me emotionally messed up.
Yeah.
I was sitting there,
Without spoiling anything, there's a couple heartfelt moments in this one.
no doubt.
Yeah. I definitely recommend people see this one, bro.
Guys, this is a pay those monies to see this movie.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I mean, dude, that was a great movie.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I've seen so many franchises, Beverly Hills Cop, Lethal Weapon, Rush Hour. This tops them all.
You know, the funny thing is, like, with these movies, it's like it got better with each one instead of, like, degrading the quality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I understand the wait. Will Smith said, look, I'm going to wait. Because he admitted on TV, look,
Yeah,
I made a mistake with Men in Black 2 and 3. I made a mistake. I didn't read the script enough,
And he said, like, he took a wrong turn with that one, got a little too greedy, but, man.
this was, man, I was on the edge of my seat.
Same here. The action was amazing.
Yeah, it wasn't as action-packed as 2, but the storyline made the action in between the storyline, made it worthy.
Yeah, that's what
The stakes were higher.
Because the action scenes, man, they actually, like, fed into the plot this time. I was like, dude. One of the only problem with Bad Boys 2 was the pacing, right? That's the only
Yeah.
thing I really didn't like about that movie.
Yeah.
But this movie kind of fixed it.
Yo.
Yeah.
And the guys that directed this movie are doing Eddie Murphy's Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's in good hands. These brothers, they're from where?
Belgium, right?
Belgium?
Yeah.
These brothers is bad, man.
I'm about to go see what else they got going
They was
on.
like 9, 10 years old when the first Bad Boys came out. So they directed this film as fans
Exactly.
on the set every day with their idols, and it shows.
And they were like, dude, I can't believe I'm making this movie.
Every day they said it brought energy to the set. Will Smith was saying these guys love us. It showed in their performance as directors. I mean, this movie had everything. The only thing I didn't see in this movie, the part where they're driving the car inside the mall in the trailer, is not in the movie.
I think that might have been in the original cut, and then they took it out.
They was driving the car inside the mall, and they cut that part out. But other than that,
You know what though? This is one of those times where I'm gonna be like, that's okay. I can see why you might have taken that out. Yeah.
Funny as all to get out.
Yeah, definitely.
Martin Lawrence is hilarious. I mean, Will Smith is funny, but Martin Lawrence is absolutely hilarious. He retired from Hollywood.
Dude.
He came out of retirement to do this
That's
funky
what I'm
joint.
saying, dude. Like, their chemistry is still on point, even after 17 years.
Something I've never seen before, man. This was, man, see this movie with a buddy.
Yeah,
I'm telling
dude, definitely. This is a friend movie. You gotta
This is
get all your boys together and ride together.
have a
You know
bro
what I
night.
mean?
Have a bro night.
Yeah, forget the date night this time.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
know.
This movie, I mean, I seen the emotional beats coming, but I didn't see all the emotional beats coming.
That, and I didn't expect them to hit as well as they did.
Oh man, they was
Well, because most of the time, right, they play it as a straight comedy, so I wasn't really expecting it.
right.
And then when it hit, I was like, oh.
I mean, brothers was tearing up on screen, off screen. I mean, this
People
movie
in the
was,
theaters were crying too.
the
Dude,
lady
like,
next to me, she was boo-hooing.
Yeah.
She was boo-hooing.
I had a couple tears come to mind.
I mean, I was trying to hold it back.
Yeah.
This movie, it's an amalgamation of everything they did as actors. And it made it realistic. It talks about what happened 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So the fact that the first Bad Boy was 95, they referenced that in this movie, that it would all correlate together the last 25 years of making these movies.
Yeah, and I've heard a couple reviewers say, you know, there's a moment in the movie that they felt wasn't earned, you know, the emotional change in Will Smith's character. I think they did. If you take the trilogy as a trilogy, I think it earned it.
Yeah, it earned it. And you know, critics need something to write about, something to talk about. I told you, fuck them. Go see this movie, judge it for yourself. This is a fan movie.
Yeah.
And it's a crowd pleaser. If you're a true movie goer, this movie delivers on all the goods.
If you like the original Bad Boys movies, this will not disappoint you. In fact, like I said before, it's the best in the series.
Yeah, I thought I'd never say that, man.
I didn't think you could make a sequel that was better than the original, honestly.
No.
But
it got better each time.
yeah,
Like, to me, the first one, the camaraderie and the brotherhood. The second one, the action was unparalleled. This one, action, brotherhood, family, everything.
it really showed that the directors understood what worked in the previous two movies.
Yeah.
And just sort of kept all of that and put it in their own story.
And Michael Bay had a say in this movie. I think he was producer,
Yeah.
and then he handpicked the directors to do this movie.
Yep.
So, yeah, it was on point.
Dude. Yeah. And you know that there might be another movie. There might be another
They
movie.
left room for a part 4. We can't spoil nothing, man.
Yeah.
This movie is...
All I'm gonna say is
it's juicy.
stay after the credits.
Stay after the credits. And, well, not to the end
Or-
credits,
Yeah.
but the beginning of the
I'm
credits.
just saying stay during the credits.
Yeah,
'Cause
sit your ass down.
most people walk out unless it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Okay, look, it's not a Marvel movie, but there's stuff to see.
Man, this movie was so good.
Yeah.
It just... Man. I'm in shock right now.
Same here, man.
We had a great crowd. I mean, we came at 5 o'clock evening. That's early. At first, it was a little butt naked in there. It filled out great. And I'm telling you, that theater was electric.
Support your local theaters, by the way, before they go away.
Spend those monies.
I'm saying Netflix ain't the be-all, end-all.
There's still some hope in the cinema that movies like this. And this whole thing about January is a dump for movies. Bullshit. 'Cause let me tell you something. This is a 3-day holiday weekend coming up for Martin Luther King. How dare you disrespect Martin Luther King by saying this is a dump month? No, this movie was strategically put here with a 3-day holiday to support Martin Luther King and black cinema.
And for the record, right, like, these parts originally, when the first Bad Boys movie came out, they were written for white dudes.
Yeah.
And
No soul.
Will
no
Smith
rhythm.
got involved, right? And then he was like, what would it be like if we put two brothers on the screen and they were the lead roles?
This movie made cinema history 25 years ago. If you're a person of color that don't see yourself represented on film as a cop, because up until this, there was never two black cops
Right.
that did stuff.
It was always two white cops or a white cop and a
Or a
black cop.
token brother
Yeah.
with a team of whiteys running around shooting up people.
Yep.
And I always like it that the bad guys not always black in these movies. You know, they got some. You know, the black guys are the good guys for once. They're not shooting up black people.
Yep.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
But man,
I couldn't recommend this more. Shoot.
I'm gonna go see this again.
It's a really good time. I might do that too. Shit.
And for my Latino brothers and sisters, Mexico got they stamp all over this movie.
Yeah.
It is so cool, man.
And
It
for
is
once, they actually translated the Spanish correctly.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was sitting there like, oh, they actually did it right. Okay.
And the Ammo Squad,
Mm-hmm.
the mofos is dope. I like them. They won
Dude,
me
they
over.
they really added something to the movie. I didn't know how I was gonna feel with a bunch of new characters, but man.
They did it.
And they made that High School Musical joke because Vanessa Hudgens is in this movie, and I thought
Yep.
that moment was kind of funny.
And the female that played the antagonist, she's from, telenovelas. She's from the
Mm-hmm.
soap opera. And man, lots of good Mexican jokes, lots of good witch jokes.
They made a bunch of jokes about telenovelas too.
Oh man, I mean, to see Teresa back again, and Martin's daughter. And here's a little trivia. There's a scene in the movie where they're going to the club, and Martin and Will Smith trying to get into the club. Right? The two ladies blocking them. One of those ladies is Martin's daughter in real life.
Oh, you're right. I
And it
forgot
wasn't
about
nepotism.
that.
She had to audition and get the part. So yeah, try to pick which one is Martin's daughter at the door at the club when they're trying to get in.
I'm pretty sure I know which one it is.
Yeah, me too.
Yo.
But yo, man.
So with that, dude, it's kind of cold out here, so
Yeah, I got a jacket on. This fool come out here looking like He-Man, trying to stay warm, and
because that's what I guess that's what I do.
he ain't such a bad boy after all. You're a cold motherfucker is what you is. Uh-oh, bumps.
It's just hard to hold the camera when it's cold. That's it.
We got frostbite. We got those nips. He's cold.
If I'm out here for too much longer, I'm gonna be frozen like a Disney movie.
Exactly. But hey, y'all, you know the routine. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and definitely leave your comments down low.
Definitely.
You know how we get down.
And what movie should we do a live review on next, maybe, huh?
Oh, hey, y'all let us know.
Yeah.
There's always the new Harley Quinn movie coming out next
Oh,
month.
that looks good too.
But you know the catchphrase. Yo, it's just my point of view.
See ya.
Peace. Hello. Now, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Without you, there's no me. And do us a favor, stop by the website at www.blacktastic.net and pick up some merchandise. Get yourself a hat or pick up a t-shirt. It's things like that that help keep the channel going. And also, feel free to leave a donation on the home page at www.blacktastic.net. Thank you all so much. Again, you make this so much fun. Without you, there's no me. Until next time, see you later.